Hello, welcome to Englify. This is Sandeep. Welcome to my channel once again. This lecture I am making because of the IELTS candidates asking me a lot of questions regarding task 2 specifically. Since a lot of students have cleared their IELTS test based on the effectiveness of the things, the tips that I've shared with them. So I would like to share once again with you. I have although made a video on introduction to task 2 earlier as well, but this one is more detailed and concise. So it's not going to be a lengthy video. Okay, I will go step by step. Now in this video, what I will be covering is why it is important to do the planning before you write your essay, how essential it is to understand the each and every concept of writing task category. Okay, writing task category, what I mean by that is in task 2, as you might be aware, there are 5 different set of instruction words that are asked, like agree, disagree, advantage, disadvantage, problem, solution, and all. So I will be covering those. However, this lesson is going to teach you why it is very much crucial in terms of understanding what kind of information you need to present in your body paragraphs. A lot of times, many students, they use impersonal pronouns like I, believe, and all. Many students I have also noticed using personal examples like my nephew, my thing, blah, blah, blah. These all are, completely informal. So prohibit using, right? Today, I'm going to show you the PDF file that I have prepared specially, in which I will be teaching you some basic concepts. First of all, covering about all these 5 different type of instruction words and how you can structure your body paragraph and what kind of information you can write. We have to understand the task response in a very detailed manner. Okay, let's begin with a slide. So as you can see on your screen, this IELTS writing task 2. To get high marks in IELTS writing task 2, two things are essential. You need to understand what the examiner is looking for. See, I mean, I know that most of you might have joined many institutes and they, must be giving you some vocabulary, ready-made vocabulary and asking you to use it. You use it because you find nice words in those vocabulary. You get very much happy to do it. Wow, that's a nice word. I should use that. I will get band 9. It doesn't work that way. Okay. Examiners know that what you have crammed. By reading your sentences, they know what your level is. Okay. First, the very first thing that you need to understand, do not run after too much of jargon words in your task too. Okay. IELTS examiners are not sitting there to judge your dictionary. Okay. They are there to understand, have you understood the topic completely? How well you are explaining it? The example that you have given, is it valid according to the topic? Is there anything that you're writing off topic or not? And did you write a conclusion of each body paragraph? The outcome, the result. A well-developed response is what they are seeking. They don't care about like what kind of words you're using, what kind of collocations you're presenting, as long as even if you're using, they are appropriate. Okay, so that is why don't even think of that yes, some students who come from especially villages, they get too much, like feel elated, like happy, खुश हो जाते हैं कि वाओ क्या वर्ड है, मजा आएगा ये तो लिख के, मेरे तो बैंड 6 आ गए, बैंड 7 आ गए, नहीं आते फिर यार मैंने तो इतनी vocab लगाई थी. So vocabulary does not mean, guys, that jargon words बड़े like महंगे word. Okay, सानू औखे word नहीं use करने. Now, let's begin. So, the two things that if you know that how you are being tested, how you are being given marks, don't you think so? Your preparation would become easier. So, first, we need to really understand what examiner is looking for and learn the right techniques to write an effective essay. Okay. Now, you are judged for 4 different aspects. First is task response, which means that a student, like did he or she is actually written the things correctly according to the task. Then after that, you have your cohesion and coherence, right? So these basically signifies that have you made paragraphs? Have you structured your essay correctly in a correct manner? And is there a logic? You're not going off topic. Then come lexicals, that is your vocabulary. And finally comes the granddaddy, that is grammar. Okay, so try to avoid any grammatical mistakes, use a couple of grammatical structures, make complex sentences. All right, so let's look at the general format. First of all, what we're going to understand, we're going to look at ask to question format, example questions so that you can understand them, the 5 different types of questions, key information, 5-step essay writing strategy, and how to identify question types. Now, what is the format? You will be given basically a statement. If you are being said that, hey, I want you to write an essay. Okay, so where's the topic? What should I write about? So obviously you'll be given a statement on a topic of general interest, not to you, general interest. The statement will be specific point of view. It could be a problem. It could be an argument related to the topic. How to categorize? What is a general statement? It is a fact. Fact means when something that is happening, present continuous, or something that has already happened, okay, past. Now that is a fact. Obviously, things you have seen already or things you are seeing nowadays. Take an example. Nowadays, traffic congestion is increasing in metropolitan cities. Now, this is a fact because it is increasing. बढ़ता जा रहा है, right? Really, traffic congestion has increased from the past few decades. From the past a few decades now over here, we know that it has already increased from the comparing from the past a few decades. So that is also a fact. But what if I to say, like traffic congestion will be increased in the future? Now, this particular thing, traffic congestion will be increased, okay, in the future. So obviously, this I cannot say a general statement. It is basically a suggestion, not a suggestion like it's an argument. People are saying because something that has not happened yet is not a fact. Okay, so there you go. That's your general statement. Now, how to start your essay? Do not start by using nowadays or these days. Okay, in modern era, these are overgeneralized expressions, guys. Use the linkers that I have written, in one of my other videos. I have made a video specifically for linkers. Do search that on YouTube channel and start using them. It's a better impression. I'm not saying that you will get again higher band. No, you get definitely because you're using something different. But it's just to put a good impression because introduction carries your impression with good structure though. All right. Now, how do you categorize whether it's an argument in the statement? Starting from many people think, some people think, okay, it is believed by many, or in the topic, there is a suggestion there, like people should do this. Even if many people think, some people think it's not given in the topic statement, but there is a should given. Like you can say that people should, people should, let's say, for example, like people should do carpooling. Excuse me. People do should carpooling in terms of saving the environment. What are your thoughts? People should do carpooling. Now, people should do carpooling means it's a suggestion coming. So obviously, no animal would give a suggestion. Human beings would give suggestion, right? So that is again an argument. Okay. After that, obviously, there will be instruction word. You will be asked to respond to that statement by certain kind of examples. Let's look at that. Nowadays, it's a topic. You're not writing. It's a given topic. Nowadays, more people are choosing. So continuous. More people are choosing to socialize. Kithe? Online rather than face to face. Is this a positive or negative development? So over here, as you can see, nowadays more people are choosing to socialize online rather than face to face. Okay. Is this a positive or a negative development? Believe me, what happens? 99%. The moment they listen to the thing online, people would say definitely now I know most of you would come, oh, it's a negative development. Oh, definitely negative development. Because your mind is saying online. The moment your mind heard online, you thought it's a negative development. Then why are you using mobile phone? Why do you make WhatsApp calls? Why do you sit on the Skype or Zoom and talk to conduct your meetings, or maybe even talk to your friends or families who are living, Canada, right? So why do you do that? Okay, you can never think of this way. First of all, how examiners thinking nowadays, as you can see, more people, so it has a weight. Okay, it has a weight. More people are choosing online platforms to socialize than face to face. Now, it does not, this topic does not say anywhere that face to face interactions are completely stopped. No, it's just online, they're giving more preference. So, is this a positive or negative development? Now, if I say that it is a negative development, I may lose some score because see, people are doing it, so obviously they see some benefit. That's why they're doing it. So, I will definitely go over here positive. Okay, I will write my essay in positive tone. That yes, it is a positive development because of the fact that people are having a very hectic schedule nowadays. They barely get time to interact with their co-friends, especially who are living in different countries or states, even their family relatives, blah blah blah. I can write that. So instead of not meeting them for prolonged months or years, they can ask their well-being by looking at their faces, on their mobile gadgets within fraction of seconds. How cool is that? And that too free. Right? So, I mean, that's why I will present my in positive tone. Now, the best part over here is nowadays more people are choosing to socialize online. I say positive, okay? Don't go that it is a positive as well as negative development. Never give a confusing structure, okay? Because you will get confused and you're going to make examiner confused. Always go on one side, whether it's agree, disagree, or anything. Even the topic says to what extent do you agree, disagree. ऐसा आज तक कोई टॉपिक बना ही नहीं है जिसके अंदर आप पार्शियल जाओगे. सो आई डोंट नो हु द हु केम अप विद द पार्शियल स्टेटमेंट्स कि आई पार्शियली एग्री. आप कभी पार्शियल हो ही नहीं सकते यार. एक बात बताओ, विचार आपका क्या है? ऑब्वियसली एडजेक्टिव्स है, पॉजिटिव, नेगेटिव, एग्री, डिसएग्री. आप एक ही साइड जाओगे? कोई टॉपिक ऐसा है ही नहीं जिसके अंदर आप मतलब लाइक यू विल गो पार्शियल. कोई टॉपिक ही नहीं है ऐसा. आपको लिखना ही पड़ेगा उसके अंदर. ऑब्वियसली आप एक ही साइड जाओगे क्योंकि टॉपिक्स ही आपको ऐसे आते हैं. इट्स जस्ट हमारे दिमाग में ये बिठाया जाता है कि टू व्हाट एक्सटेंड आ गया तो आपने पार्शियल जाना है. फिर ऊपर से एक और नई कहानी बना दी 70-30. आई डोंट नो हु केम अप विद दैट. ठीक है, कोई ऐसी चीज नहीं होती 70-30 वाली. ठीक है, एक साइड जाओगे तो क्लियर ओपिनियन आएगा, ज्यादा स्कोर आएगा आपका, और आप इजीली आर्ग्यूमेंट प्रेजेंट कर सकते हो. अब देखो इस टॉपिक में आई कैन सिंपली राइट पॉजिटिव इन वन पैराग्राफ, नेगेटिव विद विच आई एम नॉट गोइंग. तो नेगेटिव अगर मैं नहीं जा रहा तो मैं क्यों लिखूंगा? मैं लोगों की तरफ से लिखूंगा. यहाँ कुछ लोग हो सकते हैं जो इस चीज को नेगेटिव मानते हो. ठीक है, उनके अकॉर्डिंगली. ठीक है, लोग ज्यादा टाइम स्पेंड करते हैं, उनके अकॉर्डिंगली लोग फिजिकल इंटरेक्शन भूल जाएंगे, उनके अकॉर्डिंगली दे. मैं हाउएवर करके फिर अपना पॉइंट जस्टिफाई कर दूंगा भाई हाउएवर ये कोई जरूरी नहीं है कि हाँ जी लोग टोटली सोशलाइज होना बंद हो जाएंगे. ठीक है, ऑब्वियसली जिनको फैमिली रिलेशनशिप्स की वैल्यू पता है तो वो डेफिनेटली मोबाइल डिवाइसेस के साथ इन टच रहते हैं. ठीक है, ताकि उन कोई फेस्टिवल्स होते हैं. ठीक है, तो rather than spending too much money on coming every year, like they can simply celebrate the festivals together, like sitting online in front of each other. अच्छा, सोशलाइज का मतलब ये भी नहीं है कि हाँ जी दोस्ती यारी है वो. ठीक है, staying in touch with your family members, communicating with others, it is a positive development, right? Now moving on, the 5 question types, what are those? We have opinion essays in which we need to present our own opinion. Okay, agree or disagree. अब यहाँ पे भी दिक्कत आती है. मोस्ट ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स जैसे कि सर जैसे आपने पहले पैराफ्रेज कर दिया इंट्रोडक्शन में, मैं उस चीज़ में नहीं जाऊँगा क्योंकि ऑलरेडी वो अगले अनदर लेसन बनाया हुआ है मैंने वीडियो. यू कैन सी दैट. सो नॉर्मली क्या होता है, क्वेश्चन टाइप में आ जाता है कि जैसे क्वेश्चन फॉर एग्जांपल लेट्स से लाइफ वाज बेटर व्हेन टेक्नोलॉजी वाज सिंपलर. टू व्हाट एक्सटेंट डू यू एग्री, डिसएग्री? अब स्टूडेंट्स क्या करते हैं, स्टूडेंट्स ऐसा कुछ चीज बोलते थे कि आई एग्री विद द गिवन नोशन एंड माय व्यू. पहले तो जिसमें माय व्यूज विल बी. ठीक है, एक्सप्लेन इन अपकमिंग पैराग्राफ्स. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, आप व्यूज क्यों लिख रहे हो? आपका एक विचार पूछा गया या मल्टीपल? एक पूछा गया ना. तो माई व्यू। फिर बच्चे कहते हैं कि सर ये मेरा ओपिनियन है। कहाँ ओपिनियन है? आप अगर टॉपिक के साथ एग्री कर रहे हो या डिसएग्री कर रहे हो, ये ओपिनियन थोड़ी ना है आपका। ये तो आप टॉपिक के साथ क्या कर रहे हो वो है आपका, ये आपकी थीसिस लाइन है। डोंट कंफ्यूज इट विद योर ओपिनियन। ओपिनियन का मतलब क्या होता है? अगर आप एग्री या डिसएग्री कर रहे हो किसी टॉपिक के साथ, तो वो क्यों कर रहे हो, वो रीजन देना है। वो आपका ओपिनियन है। ना कि बाय सिंपली सेइंग आई एग्री और डिसएग्री विद द गिवन नोशन या टॉपिक जो भी आप लिखते हो। ठीक है, ऑलवेज रिमेंबर दिस। ओपिनियन डज नॉट मीन आई एग्री आई डिसएग्री। दिस इज नॉट योर ओपिनियन। दिस इज ओनली व्हाट यू आर डूइंग विद द टॉपिक। योर ओपिनियन विल बी व्हाई यू एग्री। जैसे इस टॉपिक में, लाइफ वॉज बेटर व्हेन टेक्नोलॉजी वॉज सिंपलर। टू व्हाट एक्सटेंट डू यू एग्री डिसएग्री? मैं इसको अपना पैराफ्रेज कर देता हूँ। इट इज ऑफन आर्ग्यूड by many gray-haired people, that life was much um, fulfilling. Life was much promising. Rather, I can say life was much promising when technology was, less advanced. अब यहाँ पे बस ये लिखता हूँ, this essay completely disagrees with the given, belief, because computer technology has made education and communication much advanced nowadays. अब एग्जामिनर को ये स्टेटमेंट पढ़ के, बिकॉज कंप्यूटर टेक्नोलॉजी हैज मेड एजुकेशन एंड कम्युनिकेशन मच एडवांस्ड नाउडेज। अब एग्जामिनर को ये पता चल गया कि मैं नीचे पैराग्राफ्स में कंप्यूटर की यूज से एजुकेशन एक पैराग्राफ, कम्युनिकेशन दो पैराग्राफ, इन दोनों पैराग्राफ्स में इंफॉर्मेशन क्या आएगी उसको ये पता चल गया। अगर मैं BP1 एजुकेशन पे बनाऊंगा, BP2 में कम्युनिकेशन पे बनाऊंगा, कि वो दोनों में शो करूंगा वो बेटर आज की डेट में कैसे होगी कंपेयर करके प्रीवियस टाइम से, अगला बंदा मुझे कन्विंस हो जाएगा मुझे हायर बैंड देने में। ओके, रिमेंबर, इफ यू आर एबल टू प्रैक्टिस करना शुरू कर दो। इफ यू राइट अ क्लियर ओपिनियन इन योर इंट्रोडक्शन ओनली, गारंटी 0.5 आपका स्कोर ऊपर जाएगा। 0.5 क्यों? क्योंकि आपको कोहेशन कोहेरेंस में स्कोर मिलेगा, आपको टास्क रिस्पॉन्स में स्कोर मिलेगा, और कोहेशन कोहेरेंस दोनों में। क्यों? क्योंकि आप पहले स्ट्रक्चर बता रहे हो कि BP1 BP2 में क्या आएगा, और आप पहले ही बता रहे हो कि लॉजिक क्या है आपका, मतलब लॉजिकल रिस्पॉन्स जाओगे, प्रोग्रेशन जाएगा उस मुताबिक। और अगर गया तो आपका 3 3 3 तीन चीजों पे आपका स्कोर आएगा। 9 स्कोर हुआ, 0.5 बैंड इक्वलेंट आपका चला जाएगा सीधा। राइट। सो जस्ट आपको करना क्या है, छोटी सी लाइन लिखनी है। जैसे आप चलो आई एग्री भी लिख लो अगर आप, ठीक है, आई एग्री विद द गिवन नोशन बिकॉज, वो रीजन दे दो। ठीक है, उससे आपको क्लियर हो जाएगा। मैंने कुछ ऐसे किए हुए हैं अपने चैनल पे, देखो और देखो उसके अंदर सिर्फ आपको ओपिनियन कहाँ नहीं देना। अगर ओपिनियन वाला ऐसे है, वो है डिस्कस बोथ व्यूज में, आपको ओपिनियन ऊपर कभी नहीं देना, वो आपको कंक्लूजन में ही जाएगा। राइट, उसके लिए थर्ड पैराग्राफ कभी मत बनाना। बहुत इंस्टीट्यूट्स में बोलते होंगे कि थर्ड पैराग्राफ बना के उसमें ओपिनियन दे दो। नहीं रे, जब आप अगर बॉडी पैराग्राफ मीन्स आपको एग्जाम्पल देना ही देना है, ये देना ही देना है। मैं नहीं कह रहा हूँ, आइल्स कह रही है। ठीक है, यू मस्ट प्रोवाइड एग्जाम्पल्स इन ईच पैराग्राफ। तो अगर आप थर्ड BP बनाओगे डिस्कस बोथ व्यूज में, तो उसमें आपको ओपिनियन के साथ एग्जाम्पल देना पड़ेगा, विच मीन्स लेंथियर एसे। ठीक है, सो बेस्ट इज BP1 BP2 कंक्लूजन प्लस ओपिनियन, उसी में ओपिनियन दे तो बात खत्म। नाउ coming back, opinion essays, agree or disagree. Discussion essays, like discuss both views and give your opinion. Problem solution essays plus cause and solution, you know, cause मतलब reasons. ठीक है, advantage and disadvantage essays, double question essays. Now, so the sample question above is an example of an advantages and disadvantages essay. I'll show you how to decide what type of question you have been given. आगे चलते हैं। Key information. First of all, remember you are required to write 250 words or more, nothing less than 250. If you write anything less than 250, negative marking. If you don't write your conclusion, 0.5 सीधा ही bye bye कर जाएगा आपको। Conclusion itself carries 0.5 band. If you write less than 250 words, you're unlikely to get more than a band 5. You should use a formal style of writing, which means informal words नहीं use करने। Informal words कौन से? जैसे like, such as की जगह हम यूज करते हैं ना, like, that is informal. So हम thus, therefore, hence ये लिखो, so नहीं लिखना। ठीक है, उसके बाद और बहुत वर्ड्स हैं जैसे a lot of, ठीक है, इट लीड्स टू ये भी आपका इनफॉर्मल है। और बहुत सारे वर्ड्स हैं, वो आप मेरी अदर वीडियो में चेक कर सकते हो, मैंने काफी बनाया, अदरवाइज यू कैन सर्च ऑनलाइन एज वेल। यू हैव अराउंड 40 मिनट्स टू प्लान एंड राइट योर एसे। इसको स्प्लिट करो, ठीक है, 40 मिनट्स, आपको 60 मिनट्स टोटल मिलते हैं राइट करने के लिए एसे। सो व्हाट यू कैन डू इज split it up, like take 5 to 7 minutes, that is sufficient, for you to plan your essay। प्लानिंग करोगे, फायदे में रहोगे। देन यू हैव अराउंड 15 to 20 minutes टू राइट योर essay। आराम से लिखा जाएगा, आराम से। ऑल यू नीड टू राइट इज 15 to 17 sentences in total anyway, how hard it is, right? And then you're still left with 10 minutes to do proofreading। Proofreading is the most essential part of written task। वो proofreading दो चीजें आपकी ठीक करेगा, एक स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक्स, बी टीचर्स वहाँ पे जो इन्विजिलेटर्स होते हैं बार बार बोलते रहते हैं टंग टंग, घंटा नहीं बजाते हैं। सो दे आर लाइक 10 मिनट्स लेफ्ट, 15 मिनट्स लेफ्ट, 5 मिनट्स लेफ्ट। तो बच्चा पैनिक करना शुरू कर देता है। सो अपना टाइम मैनेजमेंट ही ऐसे करो कि आपको इजी रहे। Task 2 contributes twice as many marks to your overall score as task 1। ठीक है, इस पे कैसा होता है, मार्किंग आपकी चलेगी टास्क 1 प्लस टास्क 2 प्लस टास्क 2 डिवाइड बाय 3। ये आपका ओवरऑल राइटिंग टास्क का बैंड निकलेगा। टास्क 1 मैं ये नहीं कहता इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है, पर टास्क 2 बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, क्योंकि इसकी डबल वेट होती है। ठीक है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल लेट्स से यू गॉट 5 बैंड इन टास्क 1, यू गॉट 6 बैंड इन टास्क 2। सो 5 + 6 + 6 डिवाइड बाई 3, आपका ओवरऑल 6 चला गया, right? So this is how it works. Now, it is recommended to do task 2 first, only reason being that you have sufficient time और आप panic ना कर सको, ठीक है? Now, most people do to task 1 first and over and on the 20 minutes it should take them. This doesn't have them enough time to do task 2 properly. So task 2 हमेशा पहले करने की habit डालो। Now, how to write an effective IELTS essay? Task 2. चलो step by step strategy let's discuss. First of all, the moment you get the question paper in your hand, always analyze the question. Underline the keywords, micro keywords, instruction words. Now, once you read the instruction words, obviously you should be able to write them. What you need to write in BP1 and BP2. But how we can generate ideas? Okay, generating ideas can simply be done by underlining the keywords. It always underline the keywords, the central, keyword, as well as the micro keywords. Micro keywords allow you to stay within the topic, so nothing goes like overthinking or something like that. Plan your answer, write the introduction, write 2 main body paragraphs, write the conclusion. Some people they do suggest write 3 paragraphs, like body paragraphs. I'm against it simply. Guys, come on, I mean you're there to take your test, to get a score, to clear it, to go abroad and all, or whosoever is checking their English, because I always check in IELTS, just to check my level of proficiency. I feel happy that I get, in writing always 7.5, something like that, 7.5. I'm happy. I'm not expecting like I need to get band 8, band 9. If I get band 8, it's fine. I got evaluated in IELTS Advantage. I did get one time 8 band. So it doesn't make me feel that, yes, yeah, I'm superior or something. I'm still learning. Okay. It's not that even though I wasn't born in native English country, I'm glad that I spent 12 years, Australia. So I learned a lot, but I'm still learning. Okay. Because English, it's a language, you always learn it. Right. Now, this will give you a well-organized essay of 4 paragraphs. Now, let's discuss further. Once you fully understand the question, you will know how to structure your essay, like what needs to come in BP1, what needs to come in BP2. You will know what language to use, formal, what kind of expression to bring. Both the planning and writing stages will be quicker and easier when you know that what you have to write. So things are obviously, thing goes at a faster pace. But if you think that, oh, easy topic है, मैं तो लिख लूंगा, कोई चक्कर ही नहीं, वो चक्कर ही बहुत ज्यादा आ जाता है बाद में फिर। Right, you will give the examiner exactly what they want. Moving on, how to identify the question type. Now, each of the 5 different types of IELTS topics, I have given some examples here, so I'll be explaining now. Once again, we'll look at them: opinion essays, agree, disagree, discussion, problem solution, cause solution, advantage, disadvantage, and double question essays. Opinion questions. For example, you may get, some people think that more money should be spent on protecting endangered species. while others think it is a waste of valuable money. What is your opinion? Could be asked in this way, direct question, but it's an opinion question, you know. So what is your opinion? Which means first paragraph, you will be discussing only why people think that more money should be spent on protecting endangered species and why other people think that it is a waste of valuable money. So both the paragraphs, in both the paragraphs, you are not going to mention your opinion whatsoever. You will be only writing the essay from people's perception. Like BP1 to begin with or to initiate, to commence anything, to commence with the reasons why some section of the society, okay, hold a perception that a big chunk of or a huge chunk of, expenditure ought to be uh, a huge chunk of expenditure ought to be incurred on protecting endangered species. Okay. Firstly, then present your reason, give an example, short summary. Secondly, give another reason, right? And just give a reason to it. Like, and no need to give an example, just give an outcome. Then second BP, on the other hand, there are other section of the society, or there are other echelons of the society who hold a contrasting view. They opine that it is just a waste of valuable money and blah, blah, blah. Then you can tell your ideas. In the introduction, just tell which side do you go with and why, okay. In example 2, these are common ones. Advances in technology and automation have reduced the need for manual labor, therefore working hours should be reduced. To what extent do you agree, disagree? And this question, many people would say, oh, I partially. Arey nahi bhai. Question is not this. Okay, क्वेश्चन इज दिस, वर्किंग आवर शुड बी रिड्यूस, कम हो जाने चाहिए, कम हो जाने चाहिए। इसके साथ ऑब्वियसली आप पार्सल चलाओगे नहीं, यू कैन ओनली गो ऑन वन साइड। आई टोटली लाइक ऑब्वियसली आई विल बी राइटिंग दिस एसे कंप्लीटली डिसएग्रीज। वर्किंग आवर्स अगर कम हो गए, अब यहाँ पे ये तो नहीं कह रहे कि बहुत ज्यादा आवर्स है अभी, नहीं, 8 आवर्स भी अगर लोग काम करें तो उससे भी कम कर दो। अगर भाई आप 8 आवर्स को कम कर दोगे तो ये मत सोचो कि हाँ जी फैमिली टाइम ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला, अरे बुलशिट। ठीक है, थिंक जेन्युइनली। अगर 8 आवर से भी कम हो गए, लोग मशीन सारा काम कर रही है, लोग कुछ नहीं कर रहे, तो लोग क्या हो गए, डीस्किल्ड हो जाएंगे वो तो। ठीक है, दे विल लूज द पर्पस ऑफ लाइफ। क्या करेंगे वो, टीवी देखते रहेंगे, बोर हो जाएंगे। काम करके आदमी लगा रहता है कहीं पे, दिमाग अच्छा चलता है, हर एक चीजें खत्म हो जाएंगी। सो वी हैव टू थिंक लाइक रियली अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट, right? So I can easily present my opinion here. Discussion essays. Here, always you will get two sides of contradicting opinions. Some people believe that school children should not be given homework by their teachers. कुछ लोगों को लगता है कि होमवर्क देना ही नहीं चाहिए टीचर्स के द्वारा. Whereas others argue that homework plays an important role in the education of children. एजुकेशन ऑफ चिल्ड्रन के लिए अब आइडिया सोचो, एजुकेशन ऑफ चिल्ड्रन, होमवर्क, कौन सा ऐसा सब्जेक्ट है जिसके ऊपर बहुत मत्था मारना पड़ता है, मैथमेटिक्स, तो उसको करने के लिए होमवर्क चाहिए। अब कुछ लोग जो कह रहे हैं कि बच्चों को नहीं देना चाहिए, वो इसलिए क्योंकि बच्चे आते सार बेचारे होमवर्क में घुस जाते हैं, वो फिजिकल एक्टिविटीज नहीं कर पाते हैं। तो भी देखो, मेरा ओपिनियन क्या है, होमवर्क तो देना चाहिए पर लिमिटेड अमाउंट में देना चाहिए, ताकि वो अपनी फिजिकल एक्टिविटीज भी कर सके। So, you just present same thing. First BP, why homework should not be given according to some people. Second BP, why homework should be given according to other people and what kind of homework. Okay. Some people think that exercise is the key to health, while others feel that having a balanced diet is more important. Again, first answer in first BP this, and then others BP this. In conclusion, give your opinion. Only discuss both views. Essay is the one in which you need to present your opinion in conclusion. बस बाकी जो भी ओपिनियन वाला क्वेश्चन आता है आप ऊपर ही दे दो तो बेटर है, नहीं दे सको तो कोई बात नहीं। 6 बैंड वाले बच्चे, 6 6.5 बैंड वाले फिर भी अपना 6 6.5 ले देंगे, पर 6.5 के ऊपर एक्सपेक्ट ही मत करना। फॉर दैट यू हैव टू, जो जीटी वाले कैंडिडेट्स है 777 8, they really need to, sorry about my phone getting too much of messages. So always remember to present your opinion right in the introduction only. Okay, that's the key. Now next, problem essays, causes and solutions. Either you'll get problem solution, or you get causes solution, or you get causes and effect. दो ही होंगे, ठीक है, ये नहीं होगा कि व्हाट आर द प्रॉब्लम्स कॉजेस दे सॉल्यूशन और ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला, नहीं। ठीक है, फॉर एग्जांपल, ड्यू टू पुअर कंट्रीज एक्सपीरियंसिंग अ ब्रेन ड्रेन, मतलब बंदे बाहर चले आ रहे हैं और कंट्रीज में, दे आर सीइंग मेनी प्रोफेशनल्स सच एज डॉक्टर्स एंड टीचर्स लीविंग टू वर्क इन मोर डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज। व्हाट प्रॉब्लम डज दिस कॉज, क्या दिक्कत हो जाएगी उनके अपने कंट्री में, व्हाट सॉल्यूशंस कैन बी सजेस्टेड। अब हमने इस टॉपिक में सिर्फ डॉक्टर्स और टीचर्स के बारे में ही लिखना है, बाकी किसी और के बारे में नहीं लिखना। डॉक्टर सोचो, डॉक्टर चले जाएंगे तो ऑब्वियसली ट्रीटमेंट्स नहीं हो पाएंगे। ठीक है, टीचर्स नहीं रहेंगे तो क्वालिटी एजुकेशन नहीं मिल पाएगी, प्रॉब्लम होगी बहुत ज़्यादा। ठीक है, अब सोल्यूशन क्या हो सकते हैं भाई, डॉक्टर्स क्यों जा रहे हैं, क्योंकि डॉक्टर्स के पास यहाँ पे अच्छी प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए इक्विपमेंट्स नहीं है, सैलरी नहीं उनको अच्छी मिल रही है, तो गवर्नमेंट को चाहिए कि ये दोनों चीज़ें डॉक्टर्स को प्रोवाइड करो। ठीक है, टीचर्स क्यों जा रहे हैं, ऑब्वियसली क्योंकि उनके पास वो रिसोर्सेज नहीं है, उनके पास वो इक्विपमेंट्स नहीं है, उनकी भी सैलरी कम है, टीचर्स की सैलरी तो डॉक्टर से भी कम होती है। ठीक है, तो अगर इनको सैलरीज अच्छी, हर क्योंकि बंदा बाहर क्यों जाता है, फॉर अ बेटर लाइफ स्टाइल, टू अर्न मोर, अगर उनको अर्निंग उसी कंट्री में अच्छी होगी तो वो बाहर क्यों जाएंगे। टू, many offenders commit more crimes after serving the first sentence punishment। ठीक है, उसको सेंटेंस भी कहते हैं। So many offenders commit more crimes after serving the first punishment। Why this is happening? ऐसा क्यों होता है? ठीक है, and what measures can be taken to tackle this problem? ऐसा क्यों होता है? क्यों? क्योंकि उनको एजुकेशन नहीं मिलती है जब वो सेंटेंस अपनी सर्व कर रहे होते हैं। दूसरा, कोई रूल नहीं है, कोई ऐसा स्ट्रिक्ट पनिशमेंट नहीं है। ठीक है, उनकी वो स्ट्रिक्ट पनिशमेंट नहीं है ताकि उनको नेक्स्ट टाइम क्राइम करने से पहले डर लगे। ठीक है, दीज आर टू रीजंस यू कैन एक्सप्लेन। सॉल्यूशंस ऑब्वियसली जो आपने कॉजेस लिखे उसी के मैचिंग आप सॉल्यूशंस लिख दोगे। Moving on, advantage, disadvantage. It is becoming increasingly popular to have a year off between finishing school and going to university। आजकल ना बहुत ज़्यादा लोग, बच्चे नहीं कहूँगा, लोग भी कह रहा हूँ, adults भी, they think graduation is university। That really makes me feel giggle। क्यों भाई, ग्रेजुएशन कब से डिग्री होगी? ग्रेजुएशन तो मेरा नेफ्यू भी अभी सेलिब्रेट करके आया है अपनी। ग्रेजुएशन तो आपकी डिप्लोमा के बाद भी होती है, या डिप्लोमा खत्म करते हो तो आपकी ग्रेजुएशन सेरेमनी नहीं होती है। Why are we comparing? I don't know why is it in India only all the time that people translate and they make it as a habit. Graduation is a ceremony. Graduation day, only one day on which you receive your certificate. Could be diploma, could be your degree, even after you finish your primary school. ठीक है, search online, Google it, what you will see only images where people are throwing their hats with happiness and pride. It is a graduation ceremony। graduation कोई डिग्री नहीं होती, so please don't confuse it। primary education, secondary and tertiary, it is a tertiary education, third level education, university degree, bachelor's, this is what you can use, not graduation। so speaking this sentence, I have completed my graduation, nahi, I'm a graduate, I graduated in the year 2000 and blah blah blah, and my major was this, these are the correct sentences। Then next example, a lot of places in the world rely on tourism as a main source of income। Unfortunately, tourism can also be a source of problems if it is not managed correctly। Describe the advantages and disadvantages। अब इसमें आपको ओपिनियन आ जाता है, एक ये भी एडवांटेज डिसीजन में होता है, डू यू थिंक दैट द बेनिफिट्स ऑफ टूरिज्म आउटवेट्स ड्रॉबैक्स, दिस इज योर ओपिनियन। ठीक है, इसके लिए लाइंस मैंने करवा रखी हैं, ठीक है, एक और वीडियो में, यू कैन वॉच इट। ओके, दैट इज जनरल सेंटेंसेस, आउटलाइन सेंटेंसेस। ठीक है, वो आउटलाइन सेंटेंस की वीडियो है, उसको सर्च करना, आउटलाइन सेंटेंस ऑफ राइटिंग टास्क 2। इट्स अ वेरी शॉर्ट वीडियो, उसमें सिर्फ आउटलाइन सेंटेंसेस ही मैंने समझाई हुई है। So you can view it as a good grammatical structure. Although this tendency has both pros and cons, it is believed that the pros definitely outmatch the associated drawbacks। राइट, सो इसमें आप पहले एडवांटेज लिख दो, सेकंड में डिसएडवांटेज लिख दो, एंड यू प्रेजेंट योर ओपिनियन एज वेल। नाउ डबल क्वेश्चन essays, this is the last for today। now in this you have two example, this means that you get two different set of questions that you need to answer in each body paragraph। today more people are traveling to foreign countries than ever before। why is this the case? Why people are traveling to foreign countries than ever before, this is in your first paragraph। what are the benefits of traveling for the traveler? You know, what are the benefits of traveling for the traveler? This will be in your second paragraph। Now, example two, most people agree that money cannot buy happiness. Why is happiness difficult to define? So this is in your first body paragraph, why it is difficult to define happiness. In second paragraph, how can people achieve happiness? This is what you need to present in the second one, how people achieve happiness, right? So these are the five different set of topics, five different set of instruction words that we discussed. Make sure to, if you missed out anything, then watch the video again, understand each and every question type. It is very important to answer accordingly, because that way you will understand that how easy it is to stay within the context, and you don't go over here or there, go off topic and things like that. I hope the video was very, like really fruitful for you. If you like it, do subscribe and hit up, like it and share with your friends as well. All the best for your test.